Hey guys, so this is going to be an introduction to your syllabus for our class Math 118. So the first thing you need to do in order to get to your syllabus is log into your Blackboard, and underneath courses you're going to find the one titled Math 118 Essential Mathematics. So just like this is exactly what it's going to look like. I am in student preview, so there's a tab that's called Syllabus, so go ahead and click on that. Now, I strongly suggest that you go through and take some time to really read through your syllabus. Now, don't freak out. My syllabus looks a little bit different because I do my syllabus with Sway, which is more of an interactive portion of it. So I'll kind of walk you through it, point out certain things that are very important. But other than that, make sure, like I said, to please make sure you read it. If you have any questions, please reach out and ask. You will have a quiz over your syllabus, and that's pretty much the contract between yourself and myself of what is expected of the class. So you can scroll through your syllabus this way. What I suggest you do is that you expand it so that it looks like this, so that you're able to get a lot more information. The most important information at the beginning is that these are all the places and hours where you can find me. So my office is located at the Signal Peak campus, S117. It is in the new S building, so it's definitely nice and fun. So if you ever get a chance to actually come to Signal Peak campus, definitely stop by and visit. Those are my office hours. That means that I'm actually physically in my office during those times. However, you can use those office hour times to connect with me via Collaborate Ultra, which is online, and I will show you guys. I'll talk a little bit about that here later on when we go through the syllabus. You can also make an appointment if the office hours do not fit your schedule at all. That's my phone number. It is connected to my office, so you can definitely call me. Email would definitely be the best way to get a hold of me, or text message. I will show you how you can actually text. I know everybody kind of texts nowadays. So if you are a big texter, there is a way where you can actually text me instead of emailing me or calling me. So make sure you look through all of these course descriptions. This is the required text and material, so take some time looking through this. It is not required that you buy the book. It is a new edition. However, what is required for the class, as you can read through here, is my Labs Plus code. So you definitely need to buy a code for this. Now, one of the things I do want to point out that is very important, if you have taken Math 118 in the spring or during the summer and you either dropped it or you failed it, you are going to need a new code. So please make sure that you send me an email or contact me one way or another so that I can get you that new code so you don't have to purchase a new one. Okay? Here's a link. Now, this is called an interactive syllabus because you can actually click on the links, things that are underlined, and it will take you to that web page. So it's pretty neat. Course messages. I will be pretty much doing a lot of my contact with you guys through my Labs Plus. So that is the next video where I talk a little bit more about what that entails and where you would go to find certain things for the class. So I'm going to skip through some of this. This is your grading scale. Definitely take a moment, and if you have any questions, please reach out. Homework is worth 10%. Discussion posts are worth 5%. Quizzes 15%, and tests or exams 70% of your grade. Discussion posts are very important. That is our way of interacting with each other. Since we're not in an actual class where we can see each other and ask questions, the discussion posts gives you guys a chance to interact with each other, which is a very important aspect of an online class. So definitely take a look at that. Throughout all of this, again, anything that's highlighted, bolded, click on it. It will take you to that link. Your exams are worth 70% of your grade. If you read through this, all tests are proctored and must be taken at an approved testing center. And it says click here. It will take you to our online, our CAC webpage that has all of the approved testing centers for you. And formula sheet, Once you read through it, again, that is the only thing that you are allowed to use on your tests, and the Learning Center will provide one for you. However, here is one way that you can get the formula sheet for your records, and you can start, if you want to print it out so you have it and become familiar with it before a test. Definitely strongly suggest you do that. One of the things I do want to point out is that before you're able to take a test, you do have to complete the chapter review quizzes. So I give you an example here. Your first test is over chapters 1 and 4. So the quiz that you have to have done prior to taking the test, otherwise your test won't open, is quiz number 3, which is chapter 1 and 4 review. So I don't have any review homework assignments to prepare you for tests. I have quizzes, and I believe that's a really good way to help you guys review for the test. Definitely suggest that you do not do the quizzes the night before your test is due, so that you have plenty of time to ask questions or go in for tutoring. If you are not able to make it physically to any of our testing centers, there is an option to take a test from the comfort of your own home. It's through Examity. There is a fee associated with that, so definitely take a moment to read through this. Quizzes, please make sure you look at the policy of late quizzes. If you do miss a quiz, there is an option. There are actually 3 different ways that you can make up that quiz, so make sure you read that. Homework, same thing. I do allow late homework. It is 50% off the original score, though, that you get penalized. So please make sure you read through that. Here are your discussion posts. So when you read through the discussion post, you'll see that there is a rubric associated with that. So if you click on rubric, it will take you to the handout associated and needed, so you know how I'm going to be grading your discussion posts. Here is the Collaborate Ultra. Again, there's another video associated with it, but it's the easiest way to get a hold of me, guys. You can connect with me from home. You can be in your pajamas. I don't even need to know that you're wearing pajamas, but it's really quick and easy. I promise you guys. If you have any questions on it, let me know, but that would be a great resource for you guys to use. I strongly suggest study groups. I was very successful in my classes because of study groups. So if you definitely want to get a study group together, even if it's not face-to-face, but even online, Collaborate Ultra has really neat tools, very easy to use, user-friendly, where you guys can meet online. And I don't even need to be present. You guys can just meet with each other. So if you are interested in any of that, please let me know. Here's some more important information in regards to attendance. You definitely need to be active during the week in order for me to count you as present. So please make sure that you are up to date with all of your due dates. Take a look at all of this information. I've added a lot for you guys, a lot of interactive, like I said, like click here for the Learning Center. These are the assignments and due dates. As you can tell, everything is going to be due that Sunday, the last day of the week. So please make sure that you are planning accordingly so that you know exactly what it is that you need to get done, and that you don't have any missing assignments or quizzes. Because remember, if you don't do the review quizzes, you won't be able to take your test. So I really, really encourage you guys to get the Remind app. Now, you don't have to download the app. All you have to do is text @118math to this number, 81010, and you will get a text message welcoming you to my class. You save that number and you save it under Mat118 or Miss Lehman's or Professor Ellie, Red Glasses Professor, however you want to save me on your phone. But that would be your way of contacting me. Quick text, or if you have a question, or if you want to say, hey, if you're available for office hours, can we meet through Collaborate? And I can reply to you right away. So it's very easy to use. Don't worry, if you don't have a cell phone, there is an option of doing it through email notifications. So definitely go ahead and take a minute to look through that. These are our course outcomes and objectives for the class. And if you would like a printable Word document for the syllabus, that's at the very end of our interactive syllabus, and you can click there and it will give you a Word document that you can just print out so that you have a record of the syllabus handy. Now, one of the great things about our interactive syllabus is that you don't have to keep scrolling when you're trying to find something. So for example, if you want to take advantage of that remote testing, so where you want to pay somebody to take it at the comfort of your own home, you pay the company, not somebody to take your test, but you pay the company Examity. If you come down here, this is to navigate to different sections of our interactive syllabus. So if you click here, you can go straight to exams, because you know it's under exams, and that will be a quick way of you to find that information that you need. Same thing if you want to go back to required text and materials, you go here and it will take you straight to the beginning of the syllabus where we talked about My Labs Plus, what book you might need, any requirements in terms of what kind of calculators you can have, and things like that. So I know this is kind of a quick, fast video, but I just wanted to show you guys how to interact with your syllabus. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.